Go. 2 and 3. Alright, we're good to go. Hey guys, welcome to Dueling Technical. I'm the Vulpix trainer here, and today we've got some star packs. So these are 5 small packs with 3 cards each. Now, if you guys remember, I did a little bit of an opening as my last video for Dueling Technical, where I got all of these from a mystery power box. Let's see if I can make this set of cards right here and here into a deck. Let's go ahead and just see what I got. There's a lot of generics over there, so this might be possible. Star packs and battle packs usually have been good together. The good deal about star packs is that even though there's only 3, you get 5 of them, so you actually get a little more than a normal pack by a few. I think there's about 3 or 4 cards more than you'd get in a normal pack. But they're all going to be... I'll just start cracking into them. Let's just put it that way. I love star packs. They're real fun. They're real small. But whether they're bite-sized or not, they're all star rare. They're star foil. So we've got a Perform of Hal Fireflux, which honestly, not exactly the worst card in the world, but it's not the best. We've got a Super Heavy Samurai Soulbuster Gauntlet, and so that's kind of neat. Well, not all, but there is one star rare, or whatever you call it. Then there is a DDD Oblivion King Abyss Ragnarok. That's a good DD monster. Catch it, Fodes. Check it out, man. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm down. So far, I haven't really got anything too generic to really help me on this one. But I have to use some of these cards, so I must go forward with this. There has to be something here I can use. So I do a lot of pack openings on this channel, and I will be doing something cool with all the packs that I don't completely destroy in the future. So that's why I try not to kill too much. Zhangxing Magician. We've got High Speedroid Kendama, which I like those. Zhang Kibaba Magician. This is shaping up to be a pretty good idea for pendulums. I might consider these 2 as part of my strategy on how to build the deck. I think I might be able to do a Japanese themed deck with this build. I'm not quite sure. I gotta see what the last few cards I get are. I got 9 more to get. Okay, I got another Soulbuster Gauntlet, which is good. That might be helpful. Zhangxing Magician. And we've got a Schuberta the Melodious Master, which this is amazing because I want to build one of these decks. I'm going to set that one off because I'm not going to use that in this deck build. Quite honestly, you know why already. So, real quick, I just wanted to say, like, these deck builds are not meant to be an accurate meta play. Okay, we got Crystal Rose, which is a Gem-Knight or Melodious thing. Again, set it off. Yosinju Kama 2. Bloom Prima the Melodious Choir. So, don't know why, but I'm getting all the Melodious cards when I don't really want them. Well, I want them all the time, but the thing is, I don't really need them for this deck build. I actually think that's a bad idea for the deck build. You see, now this I can use. Shinchu R, Speederoid Terror Top. That's my second one. Then we got a DD Swirl Slime, which isn't really that helpful to me. So, looking at what I have here, I think I might try to build a Japanese themed deck. So let's just grab everything that could possibly help us with this deck, which honestly was most of it. I mean, this may be a good idea. We might have a solid chance at this one, guys. We don't have any tuners that I know of yet, so that high speed droid might not help. I'm putting in the Terratop for now, but it's probably going to get nerfed. We'll put in the Sacred Crane from this stack. So let's look through the stack, and I'll tell you what I will add. I'm not going to add the Dark Hole Magic Jammer. Now let me think. We might put it in there, but we might nerf it later. Jar of Greed. Okay, Monster Reincarnation. I'm trying to think here. Axe of Despair, which is pretty cool. A Mirror Force, which is always good to have, no matter what. I might use this Xyz monster. Give me a moment to check something. What kind of numbers we running here on this? We got a couple. We don't have enough level 3s so far, but we might be able to use this nonetheless. I'll put that as maybe, but I doubt it. So let's see. Banish 2 monsters from your graveyard. Ghost from the Past isn't exactly something I need for this one. What types are these? They're not really focused on dark, so this Dark Crusader won't really help me. Breaker the Magical Warrior? No. That's a good card, though. Noble Arms Caliburn. Equipped to 1 warrior type, it gains 500. Once per turn, you can gain 500 life points. If this card is face up on the field, it is destroyed and sent to the graveyard. Although this does seem to be a Noble Knight type thing, it only says warrior for part of its effect, which means that is going to be a good equip card. I can gain 500 per turn. So that's perfect. Okay, Magical Exemplar. Each time a spell card is activated, place 2 spell counters on this card when that spell card resolves. Once per turn, you can remove any number of spell counters and special summon 1 spellcaster from your hand or graveyard whose level is equal to the total. Oh man, that's a good card. I might not use that there though. Okay. So, Banner of Courage, that's a kind of cool one. Can't really use that right now though. Lightsworn Paladin. If this card attacks an opponent's monster, it gains 300 during the damage step only. During each of your end phases, send the top 2 cards of your deck to the graveyard. No. That's a definite no. Um, during your draw phase, I'm reading a Flame Tiger. If this card is in your graveyard and you control no monsters, instead of conducting your normal draw, you can special summon it, and if you do, banish it when it leaves the field. It's got some nice attack, and it's only 4 stars, so I might do that. While equipped to... So, Fusion Sword Murasum Blade is going in. We need to find some super defense. Blah blah. The artifact cards are kind of their own thing. I don't really want to do that. Gorgonic Ghoul, Overlay Sentient. You see, part of the hard part for this is finding cards that can actually fit this bill. I could put a few vanillas in there. I think I'll put 5 vanillas in there and think about it for a while. Either the Power Dragon, nah. We got a lot of empowered cards here. Supply Squad. I'll put that in. This might be a little harder than I originally thought. Honestly, that's looking like a pretty good little thing. I'm not trying to make a Japanese thing, you know, a Japanese based. I'm trying to think of what I'm trying to say here. Deck, but I am trying to make this at least a little functional. That's what I'm basically wanting to do. It's proving a little difficult, and I don't really know what to do about it. Fencing Fire Ferret's going in. That's cool. This thing is freaking ridiculously scary. I'll show you what I mean here in a moment. This stupid thing. Just look at it. Isn't that creepy? Maybe it's just me that thinks this is a creepy card. But I do like its effect. Each flip effect is each player discards a card. If this card is destroyed by battle, though, the monster that destroys it loses 500 attack and defense. So it's kind of a nice little thing, and it's a 1600 attack monster, so it's not the most strong, but it's also pretty good at what it does. Um, could add this more. I could add these in for obvious reason that they're all going together. Let me look at how these guys work together. The empowered monsters. They require you to have a pendulum scale for some their effects. Let me look through the deck as it is. See what we got going on right now. We can set up a small pendulum scale, but I think we need more on the pendulums. So I think I can make this work now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up back up the stack. Let's go see if there's any more I can really use. Stargazer and Time Gazer. I cannot. So let me see some stuff here. Yeah, this is too specific of an archetype to really. I mean, I could throw it in, but I need to add all these cards, so that's not looking like a yes yet. Let me just see if I can't make it work a different way. Odd Eyes Dragon. I think he should kind of be the main. So that's pretty cool. He's a bit of a different dragon, but he is a dragon nonetheless. So what happens if we put these two together? Because I think if I have these the way they are, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 43 cards. And I'll just add these two in and the Sorcerer's Spell Wall. And Lightning Vortex. Alright. So, this is the deck I have just now forged. You guys are curious about the list right now. I'm going to go ahead. We're 18 minutes in. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to, from this point on, you might want to exit the video. You might not want to. But if you want to know what's in this, I'm telling you now. Main card is Odd Eyes Dragon. He's kind of the deck leader. He's not really got to focus on him, but, you know. We got Magic Cylinder, Call of the Haunted, Warrior DeGreffer, Mystical Elf, Fencing Fire Ferret, Breaker the Magical Warrior, Supply Squad, Luster Dragon, Hunter Dragon, Millennium Shield, Dark Blade, Chamberlain of the Six Samurai, Fusion Sword, Murasama Blade, Flame Tiger, Noble Arms Caliburn, Mirror Force, Axe of Despair, Monster Reincarnation, Jar of Greed, Magic Jammer, Sacred Crane, Speedroid Tear Top, which actually I'm going to get out of there. Get out of here. You belong somewhere else. Yosenju Shinshu R. Super Heavy Samurai Soul Buster Gauntlet. Zhengqi Magician. Jingxing Magician. Yosenju Kama 2. Jiangxing Magician, Super Heavy Samurai Soul Gauntlet, Soulbuster Gauntlet, which is actually a star foil. Aether the Empowering Dragon, Vendra the Empowered Warrior, Arnis, Terra Tiger, Hydro Tortoise, Golden Dragon Summoner, Blue Dragon Summoner, Red Sparrow Summoner, White Tiger Summoner, Green Turtle Summoner, Time Gazer and Stargazer Magician, Trap Hole, Premature Burial, Sorcerer's Spellwall, Lightning Vortex, and Lucky Iron Axe. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of Dueling Technical here on the Vulpix Trainer channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!